Hi everyone, we are at Nooksack Falls today. We're taking a day trip out here, and I will insert a map so that you can get an idea of how far it would be if you're driving from Seattle. I am gonna let you look around here in a minute. I am with my son Noah and my daughter Dominique. She's around over on the other side of the car, and my husband Herb. So you might see them in the video, but just to give you a little bit of information, it took us about an hour and a half to drive, and again I will insert a map so that you can see about how long it might take you if you're driving from Seattle, so it'll be longer for you if that's how far you're driving. And the road was windy coming up here, so if you are with somebody or you yourself are prone to motion sickness, definitely you would want to bring some Dramamine or some ginger, something like that. So along the way there, I'm trying to get out of the way here, sorry. Along the way on the drive, there were places to stop for gas and snacks, restaurants, things like that, and also a couple of porta potties sprinkled about. There is also a way for you to camp here. There's a campground. There was a lodge that we noticed that had a sign for nightly rentals. It's warm. I think it's only 75 here, but warm for us. And this is the parking lot. Somebody's trying to get... So this is a little bit of a better view, but I think we're going to keep walking down to get a little bit better of a picture. Okay, so we just walked over the bridge just after we parked, so the little parking area. We tried to get down closer to the waterfall, but you can't really do that. So we walked over the bridge, and there are paths that you can walk into the forest this way. So anyway, I think that if you bring a lunch, or even if you stop along the way up here, that there are some cute places to stop. There was a place we noticed that had ice cream. I think I mentioned before that there was a couple of restaurants we noticed. But if you bring a lunch yourself, this is a nice little area that you can eat. Just bring a blanket. Obviously there's no tables that we've seen. There isn't really restrooms out here that we've noticed, so if you need to use the restroom, it's going to be best to use that before you get out here. So just some things to keep in mind if you decide to do this as a day trip. So another thing to note is that the water is rushing pretty heavily. I don't think you can actually get in to swim because the current is moving just way too fast. And we are just walking along in the forest right now, but just another little piece of information. I showed you the little parking lot that we parked in when we first arrived. There is no parking fee, and there's no entry fee or anything else like that. So if you do choose to come up here to look around, just know that there are no other fees that you need to think about paying. Here is the Public Service Center just at the base of the mountain before we went up to the falls, and just so you can see, there are restrooms here, and it looks like, I don't know if you can see that far, but there is, sorry, traffic. RV and bus parking. Not quite sure what all of those buildings are. So anyway, I hope that you guys found this video helpful in some way if you wanted to try to make it out here. Another beautiful place in northwestern Washington for a day trip. So hopefully you will like this video and subscribe for future videos. Thanks.